Okay, fine. All right, so let's get started and let's try to understand about Oracle RAC, and then we'll try to do the installation of Oracle RAC, and after that we will try to understand about the architecture of Oracle RAC. Okay, so that's the plan. Uh, Fine. So what we need to do now? So in the last lecture, I hope everyone was there in the last lecture, and today is the continuation of last lecture only. So as we discussed in the last lecture that RAC is a high availability concept. So basically when we talked about the Oracle database, the database is very important. The data which is available in the database is something which is very crucial for the business, and we cannot afford the downtime, especially for you know especially like when you are talking about the small thing, right? So it is very important that you should have a concept called high availability in the Oracle database. So Oracle has given lot of high availability solutions, like we discuss about Oracle data guard. So when you want the database level high availability, we basically go through the data guard environment. When you want the instance level high availability, we basically focus on Oracle RAC environment. We can have Oracle RAC plus Oracle data guard setup also. Then if you want to do the migrations, so basically for that we are using the Golden Gate technologies. Previously there was a technology called Oracle streaming and all. I didn't work on that. So multiple high availability solutions, like if you go to the cloud side, just take an example of AWS. They have A to Z solutions are available, and many solutions are available in the market. Today we are here to talk about the Oracle RAC environment. So in the last lecture we saw that how RAC is giving a high availability on the instance level, and many situations that we have seen in the many situations that we have seen in the single instance database, where we need to stop the database instance, and due to that that will be a loss to the business. Also we need to take the downtime from the application team, so we cannot afford those downtime, right? So especially for the banking projects, or even for insurance or healthcare project, the critical applications are there, where the people are expecting that you should you should be having the Oracle RAC environment. Okay, so when you go for an interview or when you go into the actual environment, definitely you will get a chance to work on the Oracle RAC environment. If I talk about the Oracle RAC environment, the core or the basic, what I would suggest is completely on Oracle single instance database itself. So if you know the basic of Oracle single instance, you can easily handle the Oracle RAC environment also. Only one thing is there: if you want to do the practice of Oracle RAC environment in your personal laptop, you need minimum 16 GB of RAM. Okay, so whenever we are talking about the instance level high availability, you will definitely see the Oracle RAC environment. And apart from this, it is good to have a knowledge about Oracle RAC. When you go for an Oracle, when you go for an cloud also, um, in my understanding now AWS also support the Oracle RAC. Earlier they were having their own high availability solutions where there, like as I said, A to Z and other solutions were there, but now Oracle RAC is also available. So you can use this Oracle RAC in OCI, you can use this Oracle RAC in your clouds providers like AWS and all. So as of now we are focusing on premises, right? We are not talking about the OCI. For OCI we have a separate class is there. So as we discussed, like what are all things we need if you want to configure the Oracle RAC. So what my plan is, first of all we will do the installation of Oracle RAC on your personal laptop. Once we are having the installation, then easily we can do the practice, because setup is very important. to do the practice, and that is the reason we are going to focus on setup first. Once you have a setup, then we can start looking we can start looking for your the architecture side and other concept, okay, that we can see. So Oracle RAC is not only just for high availability. Whenever you think that I want to run my job parallelly also, like let's take example, you want to take the backup, if you want to take the export backup, rman backup, you can run those parallelly on both the node or multiple nodes also. If you want to do the patching activity, if you want to do the upgradation, if you want to do any, like most of the activities where you don't need to shut down the database services also, it will be like you have a rolling patches are there. So everything we are going to see one by one. So let me share my screen and let's try to do the installation of Oracle RAC environment. Okay, so those people who have not gone through my last lecture, we will provide you the recording of last lecture also. There we discuss some basic of Oracle RAC environment, and today also we will be discussing about the Oracle RAC. Again, those people who are interested to join the Oracle RAC training, they can reach out to my team. So my numbers are available in the description of this video, and you can fill up this Google forms also, which is available in the chat option. So let me update that. Please fill up this Google form also. That will be really helpful for you. You can use this Google form. Alright, so let's try to understand about RAC environment. So as I said, if you want to do the installation of Oracle RAC environment, for that we need one additional software. We called it as a grid software. Which software we need? We need a grid software. By using this grid software, you can get two features provided by the Oracle. One is Oracle ASM, and second one will be your Oracle clusterware software. When I say clusterware software, this is basically your Oracle RAC environment. Okay, now both these are very important when you want to configure the Oracle RAC environment. Some people are asking me that, like, can we install Oracle RAC without having a grid or without having this ASM file system? Yes, we can have Oracle RAC environment without having ASM also. There is no problem in that. So how the structure will looks like this when I am going to do the installation of Oracle RAC environment. So we are going to configure two node. So first of all, let's consider that this is my node number 1, okay, and this is my node number 2. So basically I'm going to configure two node means there are two machines will be there, node number 1 and node number 2. Next thing will be like what are all softwares that you are going to install here. Okay, the first thing that we are going to install on both the operating system is operating system. It is recommended to have a same operating system on node number 1 and node number 2. Here I will install Oracle Enterprise Linux 7.9. Here also I am going to install Oracle Enterprise Linux 7.9. On both the side you are going to have a same operating system. Okay, the next part that we are going to do, like as soon as we are going to do the operating system, as soon as you are going to do the installation of operating system, you will get the OS level file system, right? You are going to get OS level file system. Okay, here also you will get the OS level file system. OS level file system means you are going to create a directory structure like /user1, or here also you can create a directory structure like /user1. Normally we will try to create a same to same directory structure on node 1 as well as on node 2. So what you are going to store over here, like why we are creating OS file system. Here I am going to install my software. Here I am going to install my software called grid software. So I will install the grid software here also, and same grid software I am going to install here also. I told you one thing, that as soon as you are going to install the grid software, as soon as you are going to install the grid software, you will get ASM plus what you will get? You will get the cluster based software. So by using this grid software, you will get the ASM file system. So I'm assuming that this is my ASM file system. Okay, I'm assuming that this is my ASM file system. So this ASM file system will be shared in between node 1 and node 2. This ASM file system will be shared in between node 1 and node 2. This ASM file system will be shared in between node 1 and node 2. So you will have a grid software here also, you will have a grid software on node 2 also. Then since we have this, now I told you, right, we have a OS level file system. So like consider that I have created one mount point with the name U01 and another mount point I have created U02. Here I am going to install my grid software. Here also I am going to install, you will have U01, U02. So in this mount point I will have my grid software. Once I got my grid software, then I am going to install my database software. So I will install the database software on node 1. I will install the database software on node number 2. So basically here two softwares we need to install. One is grid software, which is like, you know, ASM plus clusterware, and then I'm going to install my which software? Database level software. Since I'm doing the database software installation, I will have instance 1 running here, and then I will have instance number 2 running over here. Remember, this ASM file system is shared in between node 1 and node 2. Now this is, since it is shared and we have installed the database, like after the database installation, we will call DBCA. Since we are calling a DBCA, it will install the database. And when you are doing the database installation, it will create your ESP file, control files, data files, archive log, and some other files related to the RAC like OCR, OLR. Like OLR will be on local location actually, which is specific to here also and here. Then we have voting this, all those files will be getting created, including your password file also. Remember, your ESP file, control files, data files, this will be shared in between node 1 and node 2. You can make the changes into this parameter file from node 1 also or from node 2 also. Now we have created this 2 node, right? And since we have created this 2 node, we install the software called cluster based software. So basically, what is cluster? When you say cluster, cluster means whenever you are using a terminology called cluster, cluster means even though you have multiple nodes are there, but they are behaving like a single machine. So if I want to tell you a very layman example, cluster means basically a family. Even though you have multiple members are available, but they are a family. Now whatever information you are updating on node 1, that information is also updated to the other nodes also. Why? Because you have a database which is shared in between node 1, node 2, node 3 and node 4. This is a shared. How come it's shared? By using the ASM file system. So ASM file system can share the disk in between node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4. Now since it is a cluster, there should be a communication, right, in between node 1 and node 2. Definitely there should be some communication. We can add an n number of node also. If you have a money, if the client is ready to spend a lot of money, you can add n number of node also. There is no problem in that. Now since these are the different nodes are there, these nodes are definitely communicating to each other. Consider that there is a user 1, he got connected to the node 1 and he is making some changes. So that changes should be aware by the node 2 also, right? So this communication will be done in between node 1 and node 2 through something we called it as a private interconnect. So basically it is a strong network in between node 1 and node 2. This is called private interconnect. This is a strong network in between node 1 and node 2. We call it as a private network, which will be configured by the network team. And what is the importance of this? It will share the information between node 1 and node 2. So if someone is modifying anything from node 1, so that information is also updated to the node 2. If you are doing anything on node 1, automatically it will be updated, means that information will be also available from node number 2 also. that information will be also on node number 2 also. Now the thing is, so you have a private, so when we discuss about the network, we discuss about private interconnect, means private network. How can I make the connections to the node 1 and node 2? Like let's say I want to take the SSH. I want to take the SSH on node 1. I want to take the SSH on node 2. How can I do that? So if I want to connect to the node 1, I need one IP address, right? That IP address we called it as a public IP. That IP address will be called public IP. So what is this public IP? By using this public IP, the people can access to this server, right? So consider that I want to access some server. So I need one IP now, right? 192.168.56.50 that we have used in our single instance training. So we need one IP, right, to connect to my server. That IP we call it as a public IP. So you will have a public IP on node 1, you will have public IP on node 2. Public means that IP will be visible outside the world. So it is available everyone because it is for our purpose. What about the private IP? The private IP is only among the private interconnect, that private area. Why we need? Can we connect to this private interconnect? No. This is only for to share the information in between node 1 and node 2. So node 1 and node 2 both are going to share the information each other. That is the internal information. Like basically there will be heartbeat in between node 1 and node 2. Like node 1 and node 2 should be aware about their current status. Like okay, node 1 is running, node 2 is running, node 2 is running, node 1 is running. So that heartbeat is going through your private interconnect. And that is the reason we have public address or public network, you have private network. Apart from this, we have another type of network also, like virtual IP we will discuss. Then we will have scan IP. These are all other things are there which are not required now to understand. We are going to talk about this later as soon as we go to the next lecture. Acha, till now whatever we discuss, are you able to understand, guys? Till now, can you please let me know in the comment section, like as a yes or no? Are you finding it difficult? Whatever it is, okay? Maybe if you are not able to understand, maybe if you are able to understand 10% also, na, that's more than enough. Because I'm not expecting that you'll understand 100%. Because when you see practically, then your confidence will be on the next level. It is just a first lecture, na? So slowly, one by one, you will understand it, okay? But till now, whatever we have discussed, able to understand, okay? ठीक है, okay. Okay, fine. So okay. Now one suggestion, or if someone is coming for the first time, let me repeat what I am trying to make you understand. If you are not Oracle DBA, or if you don't know about Oracle DBA, then don't join Oracle RAC. Let me repeat it one more time. The roadmap of Oracle RAC is, first you should be aware about Oracle DBA, then you will understand about Oracle RAC. Those people who are not understanding Oracle DBA, if you don't know about the single instance upgradation, patching and all those things, please reach out to the LearnMate team. First you need to understand this one. Please reach out to the LearnMate team first. and then you can join this Oracle RAC. Okay, so I don't want you people to get confused. That is the reason I'm telling you. Okay, clear? Clear, everyone? Okay. Hmm? Fine. Okay, so okay. Acha. Okay. 1 minute. Let's see. Fine. Okay, so can we start doing the installation of? Can we start doing the installation of Oracle RAC, guys? So we are going to follow this. Okay, this is the things that we are going to follow. This is the thing that we are going to follow. Okay, this is what we are going to follow. Okay, can we start, everyone? Are you, everyone is ready to do the installation of Oracle RAC? It's not that easy. It is a very time consuming process. Okay, it is a very time consuming process. Yes, you will get the recording also. Whatever things we are going to learn in the class, you will get the recordings also. Okay, no. Okay, okay, so what I will do, first of all, we need a virtual machine. Like everyone know about the virtual machine, right? If you don't know, just go here and just say download virtual machine, virtual box. Okay, virtual box we need. Click here. Especially my single instance people, like Oracle DBA people, you people are quite like, you can click on the Windows host and just do the installation of which one? Oracle virtual box. So this Oracle virtual box will be looking like this. So what I need to install the operating system. So I'm going to install Oracle Enterprise Linux 7.9 here, and I'm going to install Oracle Enterprise Linux 7.9 on node number 2, both the side. Okay, I'll do that. So how to download the operating system? You can go to the edelivery.oracle.com. Okay, you can go to the edelivery.oracle.com. Click on, so if you don't know how, like if you do not have a credentials on Oracle, again you can click on the create account and you can just do the installation. You can just create your account on oracle.com. I already have account, so I'll directly enter my credentials here. So I have logged in with my ID. Okay, I have logged in with my ID. अरे क्या हुआ इसको? So I entered my credentials here. कुछ नया आ गया, ये पहले नहीं था ये ऐसा कुछ. This is something new. Okay, let me try to log in, guys. Okay, I'll use my मोबाइल ऐप भी आ गई इसमें. चलो ठीक है. Okay, let me log in here. So let me scan the QR code. So security things got changed, I think. जोई नहीं रहा. अरे बापा, Oracle और मोबाइल ऑथेंटिकेटर मांग रहे हैं. हट. Let me log in, guys. Okay. अच्छा, due to recent because I think let me log in. The login process quite changed now. Now it is asking two-factor authentication. Security code, I'll select India. Let me enter. I'm entering my personal details. That is the reason I'm not able to show you. Okay, let me log in first. Three nine. Okay, so I am able to log in here, and after the successful login it will show you something like this. So we are going to use the same software that we have used in where that we have used in our single instance database. So you can just search here with the Oracle database. बहुत चेंज हो गया नहीं, Oracle database नहीं, क्या चाहिए हमको, just search here with the Oracle Linux, and then it will have Oracle Linux. Different versions are there. As of now I'm focusing on Oracle Linux 7.9. just select that, click on continue. Okay, click on continue, view item, continue. So basically I am downloading operating system. Which one? Oracle Linux 64-bit operating system. Click on continue. यार क्लिक क्यों नहीं होता है? Click on continue. Accept the license agreement. Click on continue. Now here you can see multiple ISOs are there. You don't need to download all the ISO. Just click on the first one. If you click on the first one, click on this link directly and it will start downloading. Actually it will go into this download folder. I am closing this. Why I'm closing it? Because it's already downloaded in my laptop and I have placed it. Those people who are coming from Oracle DBA background, you already have this Oracle Enterprise Linux downloaded in your laptop, so you don't need to download again. You can use the existing one only. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'll open the virtual box. I want to create a new virtual machine, so I'll click on new. What is the name you want to give? What is the name you want to give? So I'll give the name like what I will do, I'll just give the name like what's that, it's October na? I'll say October RAC 1. I'll give the name like October RAC 1. Select the locations, click on wherever you have around 200 GB space is available, you can select that. Right click, new, just create a folder like RAC October VM. Under that I'm creating two folder. One is for node 1 and second one is for node 2, because there are two operating system we need to install on two node. I'm selecting the node 1, select, and then check this. Okay, where is the ISO file? I have placed my ISO file in my E drive, so I'll just select that, the one which we just downloaded. Uncheck this, proceed with unattended installation. ठीक है, click check this. Okay, पूरा चेंज हो गया UI इसका. Okay, so it is asking me that how much memory that you want to allocate to your server. I will allocate, now I have sufficient space is available, so I'll allocate 9000 actually. Number of CPU, I'll allocate 4. Okay, 4 I will allocate. Those people who have 16 GB RAM, you don't need to allocate this much. You can allocate around 6.5 GB, and one CPU or two CPU you can allocate. Okay, how much storage you want to allocate? I'll allocate 120 GB of storage, because there are two softwares we need to install. One is grid software and database software. Then everything is done. I think I need to uncheck this, and then click on, just uncheck this guys. Okay, click on finish. So I got the October RAC one here. I'll scroll it down. Ungroup. Okay, I got this RAC one here. I'll click on the setting. And you need to go to the system, use USB tablet. This is required in my laptop. It may not required in your laptop. Then click on network. I'm going to allocate host only adapter here, first adapter. I'm going to enable second adapter also, host only adapter, and I'm going to allocate bridge adapter. Now what is this? When I was talking about the basic architecture, I told you two things there. We need public IP address so that I can connect to that server. We need private IP address so that my node 1 and node 2 can communicate to each other. And third one is for bridge adapter. This is for internet purpose. Just why I need internet? I need internet because why I need internet? I need the internet because I need to install the packages. For that I need adapter. So first one is for, what is this? The first one is for public IP address, second one is for private IP address, and third one is for internet. Click on OK. So we have done the setup on node number 1, and I'll directly click on start. Okay, I'll click on start, and now the installation is in progress. Till now able to understand? Able to understand till now? No. Everyone, till now say yes, say no, whatever things are there in your mind. Able to understand? Okay, so the screen, it will be visible now. Click on the view scale mode. Now it will be visible. Is it clear now? Can you guys see this now? Clear? Now it will be much better. So that virtual box now, it is very small actually. Even I am not able to see. तो उसको मैक्सिमाइज नहीं कर सकते. ठीक है. It's not a VDI, it's a virtual box. Okay, this is a virtual machine. VDI and virtual machine similar, like kind of same. It is kind of same only. Okay, VDI normally we use in real-time production environment, like when you want to connect to the client network that time. Okay, here you don't need to connect to the client network, you can use virtual box, and under that virtual box you can run multiple operating system. Okay, so that is the reason we are using this. Now it is asking me that what is the language of your server, so it's English only. Click on continue. Now what is the date and time? What is the date and time? So okay, so when you come to this screen, this will be like, you know, stuck for some time, so don't worry about that. I'll just select the date and time like India. Now those people who are joining from US or Saudi or any other side, you can select, but make sure that the timing should be same in between node 1 and node 2. Okay, now click on the software installation, server with GUI, go to the right side and just say virtualization tool, compatibility libraries if you want. Click on done. Installation destination, now we have 120 GB of storage, right? What I will do, I will just create a partition, I will configure a partitioning, click on done. So basically this 120 GB of storage, I will divide it into the multiple parts. So I'll say click on plus. First partition, I'll create a boot partition, so I'll just give 512 MB. Small partition is required, 512 MB. The second partition that I'm going to create, basically my swap partition. Swap will be around 1.5 times of your RAM or 2 times. So I'll allocate 10 GB. I'll give much, that's more than enough. Then third one will be rest of the space. I'll give it to the, I'll create one more partition here, temp partition. I'll allocate around 5 GB. That's more than enough. Sometimes we need to move a file from one server to another server, so we need one temporary there. Okay, click on the add mount point, and rest of the space you can give it to your where root partition, add mount point. So I have total 120 and I allocated everything. So basically we allocated 512 MB, temp 5 GB, root partition 105 and swap partition 10 GB. Click on done, accept changes. Looks fine, everything. Here it is asking me what is the host name. The host name will be node1.learnomate.org. Keep the same name when you are doing the installation in your personal laptop. Do not use, ज़्यादा दिमाग मत यूज़ करो, जैसा है वैसे यूज़ करो, because this is going to be really interesting, really helpful when you do the troubleshooting and all. So first machine name node1.learnomate.org, second machine name will be node2.learnomate.org. The IP settings I will do it after some time. Okay, and then click on begin installation. So automatically it will create a root user. Enter the password of root user as root only. Click on done 2 times, and now your node 1 installation is in progress. Similar way I'm going to do the installation of node 2. So node 1 installation is in progress, it will take another 1 hour. Click on the settings, no, not setting, I need to do the installation now. So I'll click on new. I want to install October RAC 2. I can give the name like this, RAC2. Where you want to store? I want to store it under other. We created under E drive or G drive somewhere ना. किधर किया था? इधर ना, RAC 2. Node 2 I'll select. Click on select. Select the ISO file. Linux. Then okay, how much memory you want to allocate? I will allocate 9000. How much CPU you want to allocate? I'll allocate 3 CPU. Usually we will try to keep the same configurations on node 1 and node 2. And how much hard disk you want to allocate? I'll allocate 120 GB of hard disk. This one, click on uncheck, proceed. Now similar way I'll go to the settings, same settings that I'm going to do on node 2 also, the way I have done it on node 1. Host only adapter for public IP address, host only adapter for private IP address, and bridge adapter for internet. Click on the system, I'll make it USB tablet, click on OK, that's fine, and let me start the machine. Okay. Till now all good, everyone able to understand? Guys, able to understand? till now. So I'll do one thing. I'll just click on view, scale mode, increase it, install Oracle Linux 7.9. Okay. Acha. So I'll repeat the same steps that we have done till now. Okay, I'll repeat the same steps. On node number 1 and node number 2. Again, till now we have not touched anything. मेरा माउस नहीं चल रहा क्या? माउस इधर उधर गया क्या? इसको यही लौटना होता है. USB टैबलेट ही बोला था ना मैंने. Okay, now it's happening. Wait a minute to make this machine start. Okay, so what is the language? English. I'll just go a little fast now. You guys are comfortable now. What is the language? Okay, so if you are coming here again, it will be stuck for hardly 10 seconds. Wait for a minute. Don't be panic. Everything will be fine. Life is all about the ups and downs, so don't worry about that. Okay, stay calm and things will be much better. ऐसे टाइम पास कर रहा हूँ मैं. Date and time. Click here. Click on done. Now. Okay, automatic partition selected. No, I don't want to do automatic partition. I'll create my own partition. I will configure partitioning. Then how much we allocate? 512 MB right here. 512 MB. The first partition is boot partition. Second partition is swap partition. So I'll allocate 10 GB. Third partition is what is the third partition? Swap is done. Temp partition 5 GB, and the rest of the partition I'm going to allocate to the root partition. So I'll allocate root partition, add mount point. Okay, click on done, accept changes. What is the name of my machine? This one, second one, node2.learnomate.org. click on apply, done. Here software with GUI, right side what? Virtualization client, virtualization tool, and compatibility libraries. Click on done. Node 2 is done, everything is done, fine. So it is just doing the checks and then everything will be fine. Automatically the root user will be getting created, and this installation will go for another okay. Okay, wait for a minute and it will be done. ठीक है, वो तो आ ही जाएगा. अच्छा, so all good everyone till now? Everyone able to understand till now whatever we discuss? So today we have just completed the installation of operating system. The next part that we are going to learn is, what is that? We will, in the next lecture we will do the IP related configurations. Okay, login with root, then we will do the ASM configurations. Okay, the next part that we need to see the ASM configurations. The next part that we need to see the grid installation, Then we are going to do the database installation. That is the small next part. We are going to learn one by one. Okay. Acha, fine. So I know that you people are understanding very well, and you people are very much happy to listen about the Oracle RAC also. So basically, like, let me do some branding and promotions. We are starting a new batch of Oracle RAC. Like, we already started actually. Not starting is those people who are joining, and still you have not enrolled for the Oracle RAC. You guys can definitely join these live trainings and everything. Okay, so we can definitely be the part of this. So the timing will be like this timing only, 7 to 8 p.m. Indian timing. The duration will be going for 2 months. We will discuss about all the Oracle RAC related concept, ASM, data guard, patching, upgradation, and everything. Okay, everything which comes under your Oracle RAC environment. But if you guys have any questions regarding the training, please let me know. You can unmute. You can ask me your questions regarding the training. We can discuss about this. The training will be from Monday to Thursday. Okay, and rest of the day we are giving it for practice purpose, because daily we are going to see a lot of practicals over here. So you need some time to do the recap and everything. Okay, every lecture will be getting recorded also, so that by any chance if you miss this lecture, we have a dedicated team. Like, you can go through the lectures and you can go back and check the things. What about the recordings? Yeah, recordings will be also available. We have a support team also available. Support team will be available in the office timing, like from the morning till the evening. Course is not free of cost. Course is a paid course. फ्री पे कहाँ कुछ मिलता है आज के ज़माने में. हमको भी फ्री में चाहिए, कहाँ पे कुछ मिलता है.
Question.
Yes. Yes.
If I do, what I usually do is that instead of doing this, what you just did, like having to install the software that you are trying to install, I install just one software that is like that when I create that software and it successfully installed, I do a clone.
I do that. Usually I also do that. Okay. Why I'm not doing the clone here, I'll tell you the reason behind that. In real-time production environment, you are not going to do the clone. Okay. When I am doing the clone, I see that my people are getting confused. Many times I have seen that. So I don't want to go through the shortcut way. I want to go through the normal way, what we see in the real-time production environment. By doing the clone, it is becoming very easy. But when you are taking the training, I don't see, like, that's not good for the student health. It is good for me. The course can be finished very quickly, but I see that people are getting confused. That is the reason I'm going with this way. Like, I know that it is a 2-time activity, but it is good for your practice only. That is the reason we are doing that.
My question is, I'm not talking for others. I'm trying to see if I did a clone, for example, for a single instance. I see now that the difference between what you are doing and single instance is that in the network section, you gave now post only network for two instead, which is a single instance. I'll do only for one, and then you give the bridge adapter. So if I go and edit my setup and add that, would that work for my case?
Yeah, but it can be done. Okay, no problem. You can do that. You can go to the settings, click on edit, add one more adapter there. Okay, but you need to see, it's not about the just network. You need to also think about the ASM also. Okay, because we are going to create a ASM disk in future, means maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow class, and that disk will be shared in between node 1 and node 2, so that you need to do that. Okay, yeah, but as far as network concern, yes, you can add one more adapter and you can do that, no problem in that. This will be the English batch, not Hindi batch. Okay, we have a Hindi batch also, but that batch, I think maybe we are starting after the Diwali. Okay, that will be offline also, online also. Yeah, next question.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, hi. instance is already created for my earlier use. So can we make it that instance as a node?
You can do that, but my suggestion will be like, see, my setup and your setup will be different. Okay. Like let's say I'm doing some practice on my laptop and you guys want to replicate in your laptop, some other challenges can come, right? So when you are learning, my expectation or my suggestion will be like, you guys do the way I'm doing it, because that is the reason I'm showing from the very beginning what is the main agenda, because everyone should follow me, everyone should go into the same space, and then like you can do your own after the training.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have any sessions for the single node to rack and rack with the data card?
Rack with data card we have, single node to rack, no, we have not added anything like that, but again, like the setup will be the same only. Okay. That there will not be much challenges, but yeah, rack with data card we have.
And do you have like upgradation?
Upgradation we have, upgradation, patching, all those things we have.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
In this course, do you will touch the data card?
Yeah, we are going to see data card also. Yes, please.
Can we create two different bond points, Oracle and Grid?
We can do that. We are just going to do that, like see, in our setup we are going to create two mount point. One is /u01 where I will install the grid software, /u02 where I will install the grid by our Oracle softwares. Okay, so I'll create a directory structure. We are going to do that. Okay.
Hello.
We are also providing the lab access also. Those people who do not have a laptop, we are going to provide the lab access. You can connect to the lab and you can do the practice of Oracle RAC environment also. Yes, next. Yeah, someone is saying something.
Anish, do we get the old batches recording as well?
You can get that. Yeah, you can get that.
Sorry?
You can get that.
Do you have any fast track course?
That's the reason, like what we do, like normally those people who are in hurry or those who think that like you can go with your own pace, we generally ask them to we provide them the last batch recording, so you can go back, check all the recordings. If you have any questions, we can have a separate call and we can discuss. Normally, like this class will be interactive, everyone will be on unmute, so you can ask your question every after 3-4 minutes. I'll ask like if you have any questions. Now like we have a people from unpaid batch also, that is the reason you guys are unmute on initial phase, but yeah, once we are done, like everything will be unmute, so you can ask your questions also even after
Extended rack as well?
Which one?
Extended rack.
No, we are not going to do that.
And you are going to be teaching 19C or in the
19C 19C
19C only? Okay, thank you. Hello.
Yes.
So what about job opportunities for Activate?
Yeah, see, nowadays everyone is asking for rack only. Even if you are a fresher also now, the people are expecting that you should have Oracle RAC environment knowledge. Okay.
Yeah, that is okay. But what about job opportunities? I didn't see any opportunities. So.
Acha. Then I can't do anything.
No, that is okay. You can't do anything. Just I'm asking you whether job opportunities are.
No. See, why job opportunities are there, not there, I don't know. Okay. Like, because I see like many people are getting placed from our institute also. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So when you say that, yeah, if you are asking currently, do we have more opportunities? I would say currently we do not have more opportunity for all the technologies. I'm telling you the reason. Right now we have a Diwali. After some time we have this Christmas is there. So normally this year end na, the business will be down. Okay. Now it will be open after January.
Yeah,
So basically, at this point, this is for everyone. Like, this is not the first year. Like, every year, the same scenario you will find. Usually, the people, those who want to jump to the next company, they won't put down the paper in the last quarter. They usually, like, take, like, let's say June, maybe you will get the hike, and then you can put down the paper. But some people usually they will put down the paper in initial quarter only. Okay, and you guys need to understand the why these people are opening the ratings and everything in June only. Because they know that openings will not be there in the year end. Okay, so as of now, like, we have data engineer, data analyst, we have other technologies are also there. As of now, it is like, just focus on learning. Once the market will be open, be ready for that. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Can you share the course outline and how soon will this recording be available?
Which one? Current today's one you are saying?
Yes, today recording and
Yeah, daily the recording will be getting uploaded daily.
and the course outline. Can you share that also?
What you said? Can you come again?
The course outline.
Okay, what we are going to cover, you are saying. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, those people who don't know about us, let me open the website. If you are listening me for the first time, this is our official website, learnomed.org. Then click on the trainings, Oracle DBA or RAC DBA training. You can go here. So, like, this is the syllabus. If you go here, everything is mentioned here. Okay, what we are going to cover, everything, the course contents and everything will be there. Okay, you can go through this. I'll share you the link in the chat option. Or if you have any question, confusion, anything, there is a Google form available in the chat options. It is provided by my team. Can you see that? This is coming from Shruti, right? So you can fill up that Google form also. I'll also share. Yeah, this one. Do you help with the okay? All right. So I think you people are fine, right? So let's get started. Tomorrow's session will be only for the paid people. Okay, so those people who want to enroll today, please fill up the Google form or reach out to the Learnomed team. Okay, thank you so much. I hope you people have enjoyed the today's lecture. Thank you guys. Bye bye.
Hello, Ankush.
Yes, tell me.
Yeah, from today onwards we have to pay, or else we are not able to access the video.
Yeah, today is the last lecture for free lecture. Okay.
From tomorrow also we have to pay, right?
Yeah, from tomorrow it will be internal Learnomed, internal paid people. Okay. If those people will be asking me now why you people are giving free of cost and
Okay, fine. I thought it is a free of cost.
nothing free. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, sure.